Well, you have to understand why I'm having so many, more than one person on set, is because what we've been covering is this festival that's coming up. It's absolutely amazing. This is Tae, and this is Field. Now, Field said something about CEO?
Yes, I'm the CEO of EG Street Music Group.
Oh, okay.
It's an independent record label. We're based out here, but we're originally from Chicago.
Gosh, from Chicago. I love Chicago. It's amazing. It's fabulous. Little troubles there, but too many people getting killed out there.
No. yes,
yes, too many. One's too many. But anyway, so how do you like Vegas?
I love Vegas. I've been out here for about 8 years now. Yeah. So I call myself a Vegas night now.
You're a Vegas night.
I love the
Vegas nightmare or a night?
A night.
You like the weather? You like the heat?
I do love the coming from Chicago. I love the heat. It's already. I talked to my twin the other day. It's already like 40 degrees out there, so I'm liking our weather.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people sort of putting on their top coats and everything, and we're still in the 90s and reaching hundreds and everything else.
Right.
Now, are you connected with this this festival coming up?
We're not. We're gonna go.
Yes.
We're not connected though. Maybe next year, but
next year you might get connected with it. So, and you've been on my show before. Yeah. How's it going? What's happening with you?
It's been going good so far. You know, I just signed to Easy Street Music.
Street Music.
Yeah,
it's not so easy, by the way. They call it Easy Street, but it's not that easy.
No, it's not.
Not that easy.
Yeah, you know, we've been working on a lot of projects. We just did 2 singles. 2 videos is like going
up. Since this pandemic of this virus and everything, that everybody's sort of producing CDs and music and everything else. So you can't do it one way, you do it another way.
Right.
So you being a CEO and a producer, how have you managed to get through all this? Looks like you're doing well. He's got all these diamonds he's got on. I mean, look at this diamond watch. You got diamonds on diamonds.
Just a little bit.
That's just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'd like to see what a lot is.
We just working, trying to make sure they stay interested. I know with the pandemic and it's kind of boring, so we just try to make sure. You know, he keep working in the studio, writing. I
was going to say, work in the studio and produce in the studio. You might not be performing, but you can still produce.
Exactly. And then he has a viral concert coming up, right?
Yeah.
What's the concert?
It's on My Avatar. It's like a thing where you can perform, but it's video.
Okay.
So people can go on there, they can buy your tickets to perform.
Perform at
you can perform like from home.
Yes.
But everyone could go on there and buy tickets, and they could watch you live as you perform.
As you perform, how does all that kind of work? So they send in PayPal and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, it's called My Avatar. It's an app that you can get.
Yes.
And once they register on there, you can either register as an artist or a fan.
Okay.
So the artist, once we go on there, we make our profile, we put our pictures, we put the day we want to perform.
Okay.
And so the fans, they just go on there to pick what artist that they want to watch. And it'll send them a link to their tickets, and they can order tickets.
And how much are these tickets?
Roughly like $5.
$5. So that's not too bad.
No.
And how long would the show? How long would they be on?
Well, you could put your own time, so you can do an hour, you can do 30 minutes, you can do 2 hours. It's just however long the artist wants to perform, he can put that time.
It's how much it's going to cost. Yeah. Oh, I see. So it's what is it? $5 for the first half an hour?
5 to about 30.
So 30.
That's the highest that they can. Yeah.
Yes. From $5 to $30.
So if you do about 3-hour performance, it'd be about
cool.
$30.
So this is, something. This is actually the new way.
Yeah, it is.
This is the new way. But people are performing in their own house. So if you've got, and a lot of these people in the music business have their own studios at home.
Right.
So this has become quite convenient.
Yeah.
So is this going to be the new way?
I think so. It's gonna take off because you want to stay safe. You want to protect your family. You want to do that, and it's hard doing that going out to concerts. So if you can do it like this, you're still making an income and still giving your fans what they want.
Right.
So so you've got your audience, and you've definitely got a locked up audience because we're all locked up.
Yeah.
We're all locked up, and we all want something to do, something to watch. So this could actually be doing more, making you more than it was
money,
before.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, but if you put the time into it, and with the younger generation, I've noticed that they're very technical anyway.
Yeah.
So they know how to work all this. I mean, do you know how to work all this? So
computers
you know how
is my thing.
Computers
is
So that's when you. How old were you when you started? How old were you when you had that first computer?
So about 13 years.
13 years. Yeah. And your phone and everything, right? And you've worked that all this time.
All this time, yeah.
So you really know how it works, and you as well.
Yeah. I'm a little older, so I'm used
You
to.
just look younger.
I just look young. Yeah, I'm a little older. I'm used to the beepers. We used to have the beepers back in the day.
What beepers? I don't even know the beepers. What's the beeper? We had telephones. Telephones and TVs. That's about all we had. So I can see this moving in a very different way, but in a very positive way. And this is, one way of getting around, of not being able to go out. You, as the younger generation, because they always seem to be able to find a way of doing something. Which amazes me. But then when I was young, I would do the same thing, and in my time, I would find a way of doing what I needed to do. So I guess that's why when we're young, we do these things, don't we? So what's your next move? You've got all this happening on the internet and everything else. So what's your next move on how to sort of increase the income and increase what you're doing?
Just more visual videos. I think that videos is going to be the way to go because you can shoot it and then put it out. Maybe mini movies. We're actually working on like a mini movie.
How long is a mini movie?
Probably about 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah, something small.
Yeah.
But just like a web series.
Yeah.
So like you have different episodes.
And would that be half-hour episodes, or would that be like 15-minute episodes? Because I know
probably about 15-minute episodes.
Because I know the younger generation, to capture their attention is 15 minutes is long.
Yeah.
They don't like to be on anything too long.
Right.
But they like to be entertained, and then the next episode.
So like 15-minute episodes.
Would the next episode be the following week, or would it be that you could pick it up right away?
We're thinking about doing it maybe in a week, because you still have to shoot. You have to give time to shoot all the episodes. So like 15-minute episodes, and then maybe kind of like a week
once
series.
a week.
Yeah.
So it'll be a weekly series.
Kind of like the sitcoms, once a week.
Yeah, they was the television, same thing. So you have 15 minutes is long enough. Now, do you have any kind of commercials or anything? Would that be?
Not commercials, but they can have ads, like the pop-up ads. How they.
Oh, just a pop-up.
Yeah, just the pop-up ads while they still going on. Yeah.
See, I like that.
So that way you're not losing your interest. Right.
No, you're not losing your interest. You're not going. That's a new way.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that. Now, how do you get your advertisers?
Well, a lot of them we do ourselves, or we go through like people to make like our flyers, or sometimes we'll do them ourselves. So, when we say independent, we really independent. Like we do a lot of everything
and you
in-house.
work together, obviously,
Yeah.
And you're able to have your own ideas, your ideas, and then you collaborate and put them together and make this. So I personally think this 15-minute thing you have, I think that would be absolutely incredible. Yeah. And as you say, you can have the pop-ups.
Yeah.
And I guess they can pop up for 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, they just pop up 2 or 3 seconds.
Pop up, come down, and then they could stay longer. It costs more. So how much would a pop-up cost?
Most of the time the pop-up is anywhere between 100 to 150. Just depends.
That much?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just depends on
Steve,
who
why
it is.
can't we have pop-ups? They make $150 on pop-ups. Pop-ups.
I'll talk to Tae afterwards.
We'll talk to Tae afterwards. We'll get some pop-ups. I want pop-ups. 150 a pop? Absolutely.
Because a lot of people have people watch YouTube, so a lot of people want to advertise on that because they want to get those followers.
But it's funny because we're on YouTube and we're getting, I guess, these ads or pop-ups, whatever you call them, they go across the screen, whatever it is. We're now getting, we're making some money.
Right.
We're now starting to make a little bit.
Right.
They're starting to come in and everything else.
So,
and I think the more people see, the more subscribers and the more people and the more things you get out there, the bigger it becomes and the better it becomes. How can anybody reach you?
You can reach the label. IG is Easy Street Music on IG and Twitter, and Facebook is ESMG for Life.
Okay.
So ESMG #4 Life.
And are you the same?
Yeah.
So both the same, because they are working together. So I know he doesn't, unless he's going to do something
you have
on
your
the
own
side.
Well, you
IG.
could
Yes.
get me on IG at _702 Hitmaker Tae, or on Facebook Tae Hefe.
Tae Hefe. How do you spell the Hefe?
JEFE.
Jefe. Jeffy. Okay, that's amazing. That's wonderful. Anything you would like to tell the younger generation or the people in the industry out there how they can keep going?
You know what? Just keep going. Stop all the violence in the music industry right now, especially rap. We're losing a lot of good people. I just lost a good friend, FBG Duck in Chicago. Great
What do you
artist.
mean you lost him?
He passed away. He was killed. So we're losing a lot of good artists. So just just
Calm
stick to
down
your
a little.
lane. Just stick to your lane and do you. Don't worry about nobody else. Just do what's best for you.
Yeah, because nobody else can do you for what you want, because they don't know
Exactly.
what they want. And if they want you, that means they're jealous of what you do.
Exactly.
So you're succeeding anyway. So always remember that. If they're after you, that's because you're succeeding. So,
Right.
So you just do what they do. Just do what Phil and Tae do. I mean, they've built up a business themselves. They've found a way around this whole thing, and they're capturing an audience, which is amazing. I'm not going to say they're the only ones doing it, but at least you're doing it,
Right, yeah.
which is amazing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, Vegas Live with Ninon, YouTube, subscribe. And we've had a fabulous time today. I don't know if we have any more guests, but we've had a wonderful time, and I want to thank both of you for coming
Thank
on.
you
And
for
good luck
having
to
us.
both of you.
Thank you.
And if you need to come on and promote something else or whatever you're doing, by all means come back on again.
Thank
We'll
you
be
so
right
much.
back. Vegas
Thank
Live with
you.
Ninon. If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe. Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up, and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.